What is going on, Halo fans? Luke the Notable here, and as you can tell by the title, today I'm going to be talking about the REQ system. It has changed, and I think it has changed for the better. These changes have not happened recently. In fact, I don't know exactly when they've happened. I've tried to look back on the Halo Waypoint news forums and everything like that, and I couldn't seem to find a place where it was definitively changed, but we'll get into that later. Time for some background. Over the last couple of days, I've been playing on a Smurf account in Warzone and some Arena, but mostly in Warzone to try to get a feel of what it's like to play Warzone without any REQs. So if I was a new player coming into the game, how would I fare? And what I found is that while I was opening REQ packs, I tended to get a lot more weapons than normal. In fact, I started by opening up only bronze packs and got all of the bronze weapon certifications by at least level 10. But after level 10, after I had most of those weapon certifications, I didn't get really anything from bronze packs anymore. This is a problem that I've seen a lot of people start commenting on my videos about REQ packs, where I talk about going from bronze to silver to gold packs. They say, oh, I'm not getting anything from bronze anymore. And what I originally chalked this up to was, well, maybe they're just not opening enough, or they're not seeing the trend, or maybe they just don't realize that it's still efficient. But I don't think those videos are accurate anymore. If you remember what I said that I got all of the weapon certifications first, and then I didn't get anything. So I started opening up silver packs, and the same thing happened. I was getting only weapons out of those silver packs, and I was only getting weapons out of any daily win or daily login packs that I opened on this Smurf account. I think the REQ system has fundamentally changed how it gives REQs to lower level players that are just starting out the game in a positive way. But before we even go into that, we have to go back to a video I did many months ago where I first talked about opening bronze packs, silver packs, and then gold packs in that order to do the REQ system the most efficient way. And if we go and look at that video, you can tell that I'm a level 32 and I have a ton of armor. I have almost 25 armor pieces and 25 helmet pieces. And if we look at my account now, my Smurf account, yes, I'm only level 26, but I have far less armor and helmets. I've only unlocked 2 visors, 1 stance, no assassinations, and 1 armor piece and helmet. All the while, I've unlocked every single common weapon certification, as well as a bunch of uncommon and rare weapon and vehicle certifications, as well as armor mods and everything in between. In my original REQ pack video, I was level 32, and I didn't have the plasma pistol. I didn't have the railgun. Those are common weapon certifications. I also didn't have any armor mods. I got auto-medic out of a pack, and I said, wow, that's weird. I didn't know that there were armor mods in this game. And at first, I chalked this up to, well, maybe I'm just getting super lucky. Maybe I'm just getting super lucky and getting only weapons. But at a certain point, guys, at a certain point, you have to think, maybe the REQ system has changed. So what I try to do is compare the proportions of my weapons to other cosmetics, meaning like weapons and vehicles, that includes attachments and everything like that, compared to all the cosmetic items like armor, visors, anything like that. Based off that original video I did when I was a level 32, I found that I had around 40% of all of the REQs that I unlocked were weapons, vehicles, or any kind of attachment or, different kind of assault rifle or battle rifle. 40% of all of my unlocks were something that could be used in-game to kill another player. Now, this was an estimated number as I don't have the exact numbers. I'm just doing this off of the video and my own guessing. However, my Smurf account now has 92% of all of its unlocks something that can be used in a game to kill someone. Only 8% of my unlocks have been a cosmetic, and in my previous video when the game first came out, I had 60% of my unlocks cosmetic. I think at this point it's pretty hard to say that this is random chance that I got a bunch of weapons out of the REQ system. It's not basic RNG anymore. I mean, this is way more than what I had before, way more. We're talking 8% cosmetics compared to 60% cosmetics, guys. So let's look at this piece of data if you still aren't convinced. If we look at all of the items in the REQ system, we're talking everything, helmets, weapons, skins, whatever it may be. 45% of those items are something that can be used in-game to kill someone with, a weapon, a vehicle, a power-up, whatever it may be. So it makes sense that in my original video, about 40% of my unlocks were some sort of weapon, vehicle, or power-up. It was something that could be used in-game to kill, because proportionally, that was what the REQ system had. You see, back then the REQ system was proportional. When you unlocked something, there was a proportional chance that you were going to get some sort of armor, or you were going to get some sort of weapon. What I think has changed is 343 has set an affinity to things like power-ups and weapons and vehicles to give newer players a fighting chance in Warzone right off the bat. Not to mention that you can get weapon certifications out of daily win and daily login packs now. It just increases the amount of chance that someone is going to get a certification, and if you increase the chance that that certification is going to be a weapon, you better arm new players. Okay, so what does this mean for you? Well, if you're someone who's been playing the game since it first came out and you have a lot of things unlocked, this probably doesn't mean anything for you. Why? Because I believe this only applies to weapons from common to rare. I say this because when I was trying to open gold packs, I got a pretty even proportional amount of armor and weapons. The first armor piece I got actually came out of a gold pack, and the very next one I got a stance. I think bronze and silver packs are the ones that have changed, and not really gold packs too much. I don't think they've really affected the roll rate of ultra rare and legendary weapons, which is why it makes sense that I haven't gotten a single ultra rare or legendary weapon on this Smurf account since I've started playing. This is really cool that 343 did this, and I didn't find any public notification that this ever was going to change. Maybe I just didn't look hard enough. I looked through all of the Halo Waypoint news forums and the ones that are officially released by 343. I didn't find anything about any kind of changes happening to the rarity of different REQs. Maybe I just didn't look hard enough, but I love the fact they did this. I wish they came out more public about it because I think it's such a positive change for the REQ system. New players used to get dominated, at least, a couple months ago. Because think about it, if you were a new player coming in and you didn't get the railgun till level 32, do you really expect them to do well? Now, on my Smurf account, I had all of the common weapons by about level 10. I even had some uncommon certifications like the SMG, the sniper rifle, and the appetite for destruction at a very low level. And now, out of my silver packs, I'm starting to open up things like Ghost Ultras and Answers and stuff like that. I'm really starting to get a lot of power early on in the game, and I think that is a very positive change. So what do you guys think about this? Give me your input down in the comments section below. I love reading comments. It's my favorite part about YouTube. If you didn't know about this change, please hit that thumbs up button. If you plan on telling a new friend who hasn't played Halo before that they could get into it and be very deadly early on, please hit that like button and just tell your friends. Spread this video around. Let people know that Halo 5 is good for new players. Halo 5 can be played by new players now because of the changes that 343 made to the REQ system. This is important. This basically affirms that new players can come into the game months after it's released and do fine, especially in Warzone. And even if they don't know how to play Warzone, you can always play Arena where REQs don't matter. Again, thank you all for watching. Stay notable, and I'll see you in the next video.